Welcome to Conquer with Chris, the podcast for all things digital marketing, personal branding, video content creating. So today we're going to talk about something really different. Have you ever felt like a tiny fish in a massive ocean, struggling to get noticed? In today's jam-packed marketplace, that's how it can feel when you're trying to make your home-based business shine. Guess what? There's a secret to standing out. And it starts with crafting your USP, your unique selling proposition. In this video, we'll walk through the ins and outs of creating a USP that not only sets you apart from others, but also makes your business irresistible to potential customers. Whether you're just starting out or looking to re-image your brand. Stick around. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's dive in and turn your business into the go-to choice in your niche. Understanding the basics. What is USP? What exactly is a unique selling proposition? Put simply, USP is the one thing that makes your business different from everyone else. If you're a network marketer, what makes your Amway business better than someone else's? Or if you're a car dealership, what makes your Ford better than someone else's Ford? It's what you sell with it. It's how you sell it. It's the benefits that people get from what you sell. Think of it as your business's secret sauce. Examples of well-known USPs. Let's take a look at it. Nike is just do it. Nike isn't just selling shoes and shirts. They're selling you motivation. Apple, innovation and sleek design. Apple products aren't just tech gadgets. They're a lifestyle. They're a experience. Why USPs matter in personal branding. Your USP, isn't just about your business. It's about you. A strong USP helps you sell more of you to other people. It carves you out a whole niche. If you've ever heard of a blue and a red ocean, it creates a blue ocean in what otherwise might be a red ocean. A red ocean is a shark-infested place that's filled with killers that get all the sales and attention when you get none. But if you can find a small little niche inside a niche, you might have a blue ocean. So with personal branding, it's your chance to show the world how it brings you to the table in a way that no one else can. You must identify your strengths. You must know what you're good at. Ask yourself. Ask people you love. Ask people that you've helped serve or worked with before. What do you love doing? What do others say you're great at? What problems do you solve better than anyone else? What tools and techniques could you use for the self-assessment? There are plenty of tools to help you discover your strengths. SWOT, identify your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Personality tests like the Myers-Briggs can offer insights into your natural inclinations. Feedback, ask family, friends again, or colleagues for their honest opinions. Let's give some real-life examples into turning USP into strengths into USPs. Consider a freelance graphic designer who loves minimalist design and consistently gets feedback about their clean, modern style. Their USP might be creating elegant, clutter-free designs that make your brand stand out. Research your market. The importance of market research can't be understated. If you understand your market, you're doing well because that understanding is crucial. You need to know who your competitors are and what your customers or potential customers might need or want. How to identify your target audience. You start by defining who your ideal customer is. What's their age? What's their name? What are their demographics, their age, their gender, their income? What are their pain points or challenges they have to overcome? Where do they hang out? Look at their USP. What are they claiming as their unique benefits? What are they offering other people? What promise do they make? Usually a USP is clear, concise, and confident in its statement. Key elements of a strong USP should be, it's clear, it's easy to understand, right? You don't want something convoluted. You want something clear. You want something that's relevant. Something addresses a specific need or pain point for your target audience. You want to be unique. You want to stand out from all your competitors. What do you do best, and what do you like to do best? Who do you compete with, and what are their USPs? Who are you trying to attract? Like, who are you going to try to attract to you? Combine your strengths, your market research, and your audience needs into a compelling statement. Test and refine and get feedback and tweak when necessary. Common things to avoid in USP, just being too vague. You should be very specific in your USP. Another mistake is over-promising. Like if you only can deliver the United States and you're promising them the world, that's kind of bad deal. Ignoring who your audience is. That's another major mistake. Your USP should resonate with the people that are your target customers, not just sound good to you. You should always be testing and refining your USP. You're always getting better. You're always getting bigger. So methods to test your USP should be have people do surveys, customer surveys, do focus groups. Like if you're doing a conference or a meeting, get a small group of people together and ask them questions and get their feedback. You could always do, if you're doing emails, do A/B testing and see which one works better for your target audience. Look what patterns in feedback you receive. People confused, excited, indifferent. Use this information to make adjustments. How do you make your USP stronger? Don't be afraid to always tinker with your USP. It's a living, breathing part of your brand. It's the part that's most like you. It should evolve as you and your business grows and market conditions change. How do you implement your USP? Incorporating your USP into your branding. USP should be the front and center of your branding efforts. Website, you should feature it prominently on your homepage. Social media, use it in your bios and your posts. It might even be your signature on your email. You include it in your brochures, your business cards, and advertisements if you still use those things. You want it to be consistent across every platform that you're on, because consistency is the key to make sure your USP is communicated the same way across every platform and every situation. This helps build trust and reinforces your brand identity. Examples of successful USP implementation. Consider Dollar Shave Club. Their USP, a great shave for a few bucks a month, is clear and consistent across their website, social media, and advertising. You got to promote your USP. Your strategies for marketing your USP are very intense, right? You got to be intentional. You got to be intentional about them. Content marketing by creating blogs, videos, infographics that highlight your USP. Share stories and testimonials that reinforce your USP. This is a great way to do it. So going back to Dollar Shave Club, if I just bought a razor from them and I'm shaving, I say, man, they did such a great job. I so like Dollar Shave Club because I just paid a few bucks a month and got enough razors to shave for the whole month. Well, that fits their USP because that's exactly what the USP is, right? Using storytelling and different ways to highlight your USP. Stories are powerful. They share how your USP has made a difference in your customers' lives, and this makes your USP relatable and memorable. When you get social proof, like testimonials, like I was just saying, and reviews, it can be incredibly persuasive. I was a part of a sales team for a while, and they said that third-party validation is one of the best ways to sell. So how does that work? Well, if you have a brand, which you do, and you have Joe Blow customer say, oh, I loved what Sally Sue did for me, that's third-party validation, because the second party, the second person, is the customer you're going after, right? It's you, the customer, and the referral, or the person who's had a great experience. You got them saying or texting or posting they had a great interaction with you. You got to learn how to adapt and evolve also for your USP. USP is not stagnant. Remember, it's a living, breathing thing. It is part of who you are, and it's how you do what you do. Every once in a while, you need to revisit and adapt your USP. Change it up. Markets change, products change, services change, and so should your USP. Revisit your USP to ensure that it remains relevant and compelling. Here's some signs where your USP might have been gotten stale, right? If your sales have plateaued, it might be time to revisit your USP. If there's new competitors or shifts in customer preferences, that can make it necessary to make a change for your USP. If you get feedback that's just totally negative, like you ain't never done nothing for me, well, that could be a problem. How do you stay relevant with your unique selling proposition? Stay informed. Keep an eye on your industry or niche's trends, right? And what competitors are doing. Listen to your customers. Regularly seek feedback and be willing to change. Don't be afraid to try new things and pivot your USP to a new place if need be. Inspiring cases of people who nailed their USP. Mario for Leo. Mario's USP, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Yeah, Mario's USP is his relatable, fun approach to entrepreneurship and personal development. He's built a massive following. Tim Ferriss is one. This guy, I read his book. His data-driven approach to productivity and lifestyle design, which resonated with myself from his book, The 3-Hour Work Week, right? You got to be true to yourself with authenticity. You got to keep your messaging consistent across everywhere. Consistency builds trust. Adaptability. Be willing to evolve your USP. Once you start applying all this, you can take out other people's success stories. You got to be genuine. Let your personality shine through. You don't want to just be blah, blah, which I have a tendency to do, but that's part of my personality. Just go on and on and on. Be encouraging and call to action at the end of anything you do. Have a call to action because people really like to be directed. They don't like things to be oblivious. You might think it's daunting to create a USP, but remember, you've got this. All you are is relating your unique strengths and perspective. And that's what the world needs to know. Let's do a recap real quick of what we've covered in this video. We understood what a USP is. We've identified your strengths and help you analyze your skills so you can create a USP. We've helped you learn to research your market so you're knowing what your competitors are and what your audience is looking for. We understand that your USP has to be clear, relevant, and unique to make it stand out. You're always testing and refining and using feedback for changes. You want to be consistent in your messaging across all platforms, promoting your USP, adapting and evolving at all times so you can stay relevant in the changing market. Real life success stories. We talked about a few of them. Now, if you found this video helpful at all, don't forget to like, mention, comment, subscribe. And if you check the links down below, we might have something that could help you brand and create your own USP. Staying out in a crowded market is no easy feat, but with a strong brand and USP, you're way ahead of the game. Keep pushing forward, stay true to your vision, and watch your business take off and soar like never before. In our next video, we'll dive into some advanced branding strategies for home-based businesses. So stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. And please join the community in the discussion below in the comments, but also join our community section. Thanks so much for watching and subscribe to our channel and stay connected with us all over social media. We're here to help your brand succeed in every way. See you next time.